Hello fish fools, Jeff here. So here's a look at my 40-gallon planted live bear community tank. This aquarium is loaded up with Java moss, and I'm about to remove a portion, and then I'm going to package it up, head to the post office later today, and send it off to Virginia. So I have some materials here to package it up. I have this just padded envelope. It's going to be from myself here in Nevada, going to Elmer in Virginia. I'll fill in the rest of that as I send it. So I'm just going to put a portion in this bag, this fish bag that I got from, just left over from a Petco purchase, and then seal it up in this Ziploc bag, and that'll go in here, and that'll be shipped off just like that. If just Java moss itself, which is a really hardy plant, should do just fine. And so I'm doing that because Elmer is the first member of this channel, the first one to join as a member. It was about a month ago when I showed this tank, and I was talking about the Java moss and ideas of what I could do with it. Some of it, just moving it to other tanks, but I wanted to offer it up to anybody who joined as a member, as a perk, a membership perk of this channel. So the first member, Elmer, is going to get some Java moss, and I'm going to cover the shipping. But anybody who wants to join in the future can have some Java moss, as long as they cover shipping costs. I don't think it'll be that much. I don't know what it's going to be until I do send this. But yeah, it's something similar to what I did must have been around 2 years ago. I opened a patron account where I had a couple patrons, a Patreon account, where a couple patrons I sent off packages of, then I did just everything: shrimp, fish, and plants. Like everything that I could fit in a medium USPS box. They still have it. I'm not sure that if it fits, it ships at a flat rate cost. Then it was around $15 if I remember. So one of my patrons just sent me the cost of shipping, and I sent him a package. But yeah, so I'm gonna look to do something similar. But right now I'm just starting with Java moss as just a bottom tier. As memberships, I get a few more memberships along the way, I'll intend to expand to add multiple plants perhaps, and then adding snails, shrimp, and fish like I did back with Patreon. So since I'm going to get some Java moss here, I'm also going to pull out some pieces of Java fern, little bits I can just stick in the bag, and it should be able to be okay in shipping. And I'm also going to send some tang. Have that in another tank. Let's take a look. So here in my 29-gallon swordtail community tank, I have some tang in here. I'm just going to pull out a little bit of that. And here's more Java fern. So like these kind of edges of it, I'm going to pull out little portions. So yeah, so I'm going to get my hands wet, pull out some Java moss from the 40-gallon, some tang, and Java moss portions, and I'll show you what's going to be packaged up. Stand by. Alright, here's what I'm going to send. I got Java moss, within it little bits of Java fern, and some tang. So I think that's a decent portion. So there's a little bit of water in it. Doesn't need to be full of water, just enough to keep it moist, so it can stay moist for the journey from Nevada to Virginia, and then once it arrives there, it'll be just fine. Again, it is a hardy plant. Java moss, and well, so is Java fern and subwassertang. So yeah, so that should be able to fit in the Ziploc bag and in that package. So yeah, this is gonna be sent to Elmer, and Elmer, thank you. Thanks for being the first member of this channel. I appreciate that, and I hope you like the Java moss, and if anybody else is interested in joining this channel, I would appreciate that as well. Alright, well that's it for now, and remember, I'm Jeff, and I enjoy fishies. Thanks for watching.